This is the Chicken Dissection, Anatomy and Physiology with Dr. Donna Hoffner. My name is Brandy J. Deshay Duff. Today is Monday, July 29th. Here are the reviews that I'm going to be reading from. It's just what we're supposed to cover in the video. And here is my materials that I'm using. I have my goggles and also my pointer and my scalpel to help me actually dissect the chicken wing. Okay. I chose to keep mine like covered because this is, yeah, okay, so here is the chicken wing. Here's the chicken wing in whole. Okay. So, all right. This is how it moves and functions, similar to our arm. This would be considered the actual shoulder joint and attached here. This is the shoulder joint. This would also, as you can see here, this is the head of the humerus. And the shoulder joint will also have the, this right here is articular cartilage that covers the head of the humerus. Within this membrane here is, this is the synovial membrane, and within the synovial membrane would be the, like that would, oh my God, would be the joint capsule. And so, yeah, it would open up, and that would just have the synovial membrane and the synovial fluid encapsulated within the actual joint capsule or within the actual shoulder joint here. Like I said, this is the humerus. This here is also the radius. This would be considered the elbow joint here at the bottom. And attaching here is also tendons. This would be considered the phalanges here. This in the metacarpals. Okay, the carpals. And then part of this is the lula. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dissect this. Not the best at this, honestly. So I'm removing the first layer of skin to expose the tendons and the joints here. It's not the easiest thing. Okay, so I have to be very careful with the scalpel. I'm trying to expose here for you guys. My skin is actually, my computer keeps shutting down. My skin is actually, it's actually really hard to kind of open it, honestly. But this is considered the radius here and the ulna. So the radius here and the ulna. I'm trying to expose it. Okay. It's really hard. Okay, so we can actually see here one of the tendons. And as you can see here, that shiny kind of like glisten type thing, it's one of the tendons there. And it helps the functionality, and it helps to move and support the wing. That's one of the tendons there. Here. It's actually really like an interesting color. It's kind of like translucent a little bit, and it's more shiny compared to the other materials. It's actually more elastic. There's also a tendon here at the bottom, which is like a trap tendon. I can also expose. So you can also see that one there at the bottom. It's actually really not the easiest thing. So this helps to expose the elbow joint capsule, like this joint capsule as well, at the very bottom. So you can see there. And then you can also see like some of the synovial fluid as well as the head. And then also this is another tendon here that helps to support the movement. And when you I'll expose it here, this one helps to support the movement. And so yeah. Okay. So a disease that affects the joints would be arthritis. Characteristics of arthritis would be swelling of the joints. And it will affect your mobility, your functionality of moving of the joints because of the swelling. It's also characterized by sharp, intense pains, and also growths or bony prominent growths in the hands and toe area. So that's a characteristic of it. There's treatment. In order to know if you have arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, it would be a number of lab tests, including but not limited to CCP, which is cyclic citrullinated peptide, and then also CRP test, which is your creatinine protein. Abnormal levels would indicate a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis. Thank you again. My name is Randy Deshay Duff, and yes, like I said, this is the radius, ulna, elbow joint, humerus, shoulder joint, phalanges, and the tendons are there. Thank you so much.